You think your bathroom is a pretty clean space, right? I mean, it's where we go to get clean. But what if there's a serious danger hiding there, in plain sight?
And what if I told you that one of the biggest threats to your family's health, well, it isn't something big or obvious at all?
In fact, it's this little, thin, dark line of silicone around your tub. I know, it doesn't look like much, does it? Seems pretty harmless. But trust me, what's happening underneath that line, that's the real issue.
So yeah, we're calling this the hidden bathroom threat. And you've got to understand, this is so much more than just an ugly stain you need to scrub away. It's a warning sign, a sign that something is actively growing, right there under the surface.
So what exactly are we dealing with? Well, it all comes down to mold spores. And the crazy thing is, they're totally invisible, but they are so powerful. They just float right through the air in your home, and they can really mess with your breathing, your skin, just the overall quality of the air you're living in every day.
Okay, but how does it even get there in the first place, right? It kind of feels like it just pops up out of nowhere. Well, it's not magic. Let's break down the exact 4-step infiltration that mold uses to take over your bathroom.
And here's the whole process. It's shockingly simple. First, you get a tiny little break in that caulk seal. You might not even notice it. Then, of course, step 2, water seeps in. But here's the kicker. That moisture gets trapped. It creates this perfect little dark, damp pocket that literally never dries out. And boom, step 4, mold colonizes. It's a simple chain of events, but the result can be pretty devastating. So why the bathroom? Why is this always the problem spot? I love this quote. It just says it all. Bathrooms are mold's favorite playground. I mean, think about it. It's warm, it's wet, and a lot of the time, the ventilation isn't great. It is the absolute perfect storm for mold to just go crazy, even if you think you're cleaning all the time.
Okay, so there's some mold.
Big deal, right? Well, actually, yeah, it is a big deal. Let's get into the invisible health risks here, because this is where it gets really serious, especially if you have kids in the house. Just take a look at this comparison. On one side, you have kids with their developing lungs. They are so much more sensitive to these airborne spores. For a child, this kind of exposure can trigger coughing, sneezing, watery eyes. It can even make things like asthma or allergies way, way worse. Now, for adults, yeah, our lungs are more resilient, but nobody's immune. Poor air quality over a long period of time, that's a risk for every single one of us. All right, so how do we fix this? What's the right way to solve it? The number one thing, the most important thing you have to remember is this. You cannot just cover it up. You have to eliminate it. You've got to get it at the source. And this right here, this is the classic DIY mistake. I bet a lot of us are guilty of this. The quick fix, right? You just slap a new, clean line of caulk right over the old, gross one. But look what happens. You're just trapping all that moisture and that mold right underneath. You're basically feeding it, and it will come back, probably faster and even stronger than before. The real method, the professional way, is all about completely removing the old stuff first. You have to start fresh. So, if you're gonna do it right, here's the playbook. It's 5 simple but crucial steps. 1, get rid of every single trace of that old caulk. 2, deep clean and disinfect that whole area. 3, you have to let it dry completely. Seriously, don't cheat on this step. 4, apply a brand new antifungal waterproof silicone. And 5, finish it off with a nice, clean, smooth seal. Yeah, it's a bit of a process, but hey, it's the only way you're gonna get rid of that mold for good. Okay, so you've done the hard work. You've fixed the problem. Awesome. Now, how do you stop it from ever coming back? Let's go through a simple prevention checklist to keep your bathroom safe and healthy from now on. And these are just simple little habits, but they make a huge difference. First, run that bathroom fan. Keep it on for about 10 or 15 minutes after every single shower. You've got to get that steamy air out. Also, just take a second to wipe down any extra water in the corners or on the glass. And then, every few months, just give your caulk lines a quick look. See any cracks, any new dark spots? And here are the warning signs you really need to watch for. If you touch your caulk and it feels sticky, or maybe it feels kind of soft, or if you just see that it's discolored, that's a huge red flag. That's your signal that the seal has failed. And that's when you know it's time to take action, before a small problem becomes a really big one. So as we wrap this all up, I just want to leave you with this one question. Your bathroom probably looks clean, but is it truly safe? The next time you're in there, I want you to go take a really close look at that thin, dark line. It might be telling you a story you need to hear.